amazing. You could post that.
You think so?
That's not like, it's like the perfect, like sexy but hilarious. Yeah, like it's not like raunchy, like it's hilarious.
I'm gonna post it and I'm gonna say Lesley approved it because I had 4 people tell me not to do it.
Really?
Man,
I don't think
actually like, no, that's funnier than I remember actually when you're like
Okay.
yeah, like that's funny.
The jigsaw, I kind of want it to be like a motorboating sound with the, you know.
Oh, heaven, that is just gold.
That is so
gold.
All right, I'm gonna have to find the original and post it just to see what happens. Another maker took that audio and made a video, but it didn't hit the same way. Like he tried to reenact like pouring a liquid to the sound of my, you know, it just didn't.
Yeah.
It was funny, but it just didn't hit the right way.
Yeah.
That'd be the original, man. Like that's just so fantastic and clever. So good. It's what we all need on Instagram right now, actually.
Yes.
It's literally what I want to do all day. Like it's just do stupid voiceovers like that.
Yeah. I think that I honestly would not hesitate posting that. I think it's fun.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, like if I didn't know you and that just came out, that would make me laugh. I would never for 1 second think like, oh, this is raunchy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
On TikTok, all the comments were like, started watching this, had to keep watching it. Like I had no idea what was going on, but I had to stay for it. And I got a lot of the, what the hell am I watching? And then some people were like, I'm strangely aroused now. You know, like I'm like, yeah.
We're all thinking those same things.
Yep.
No, I don't think you'd have a problem with Sabretooth because it's just funny. That's
I'm
all
always so weary, and this is nothing against Sabretooth, but it's older people that work there. So I don't want to offend them. Like the lady I work with, I think she's ready to retire soon. So like I don't want to offend her, but she's cool as shit, man. Like her and I bullshit like this and like swearing, dirty jokes. Like, hold on, let me just. I don't flirt with Lesley. I don't think we've come to that point in our relationship. But Sam will say something to me, and if someone says something about my voice, I'll start sending dirty messages because I can't help myself. So I'm sure Sam's received some. Yeah.
Well, that makes me feel better. No, you've definitely flirted with me in my DMs.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah,
I love it.
Amazing. Tiff, do you remember you actually posted a reel where you were doing something, you were painting or something non-sexy, but you were just saying it, and you were so scared to post that, but it was amazing.
I never posted it. Oh, so it's on TikTok. It is on TikTok. Because I'm still afraid to post it on Instagram. This video, I don't know if you've seen it, Lesley, on TikTok, but I voice over my it's a really good reel I made of me making a Little Mermaid piece. So I think that's even funnier that it's a Little Mermaid piece. And I just talk how I think in my head. So the video starts off with me plugging in my airbrush, and it literally starts off with me going, "Oh baby, plug me in," and like I just keep going. And there's a point where I'm just like, oh, what a mess. Oh, and then it's like at the end, it's just like, time for my next conquest. And like, that's how it ends.
I'm going to go find it right after
You should. But I really want to post stuff like that more. But I'm like, I can't now. I represent so many brands. And then I made, after I posted this promo that I made for Sabretooth for Blake McFarland. I don't know if you guys know BM Sculptures. But we did a podcast, and then I listened to it today, just like randomly, because I record them at night and I'm a little delirious by the time I'm doing them. And it's literally like, welcome to Carver Conversations. Here's a sneak peek. And I'm like, oh my God, it sounds like a porno intro. And I'm like, well, that's out there now.
Well, you can always throw these podcasts on OnlyFans. You did talk about going on different platforms.
Oh my God, I would love it. I would invite the craziest people though. I had the one Patreon special with Luke in the Garage and Ben from Conda Rosa Creations. and then his wife Debbie gets on, and then it's just me and Debbie, because I only flirt with girls. I don't like flirt with the guy makers. Because that's just weird. I have a husband. I don't need to flirt with other men, you know. So Debbie comes on, and then her and I, like, the Patreon special is us just saying like hot for hardwood like over and over again. Because I told her I have an Instagram account called Hot for Hardwood, but I never post anything on it because I'm too afraid.
What is on it?
2 videos. There's just 2. There's there's me holding a caulking gun and my husband's going, you hold that like a pro. and I'm just like, this cock, thank you.
Tiff. This
What?
is like my favorite page ever. It needs to come alive.
I represent Sabretooth. That's what keeps me from doing it. Cause like literally they're now paying me to make posts for their Instagram and their YouTube. And I'm me in them. So I'm like,
they don't need you holding any cacks on Instagram.
No.
Fair.
Yeah. So I've been real.
That's fair.
I should just do it for myself and just let friends come on and keep it private. Cause I really do want to do it. I really do. That should be my OnlyFans.
Yes, like a DJ, a famous DJ. You just get some type of headwear, like mouse or something. You become the anonymous sexy woodworker.
Her voice would give her away, though.
That's what I was going to say.
True. Good point.
Yeah. Like me and I was talking about Mary Lou. I don't know if you follow Made by Mary Lou, but she also has a sexy voice. So her and I were both talking about dubbing videos over of us just talking to each other about things. Like, oh my, did you see that? Oh, is that Sherry? Oh yeah. Like just like stupid stuff like that. Like this is the kind of shit. Boy. Yeah. Oh, did you see that drip? Sorry, Lesley. I'm so sorry, Lesley.
Yeah.
Sam brings it out in me.
I love it.
Okay, as long as you love it. I'm like, I've never talked like I'm getting embarrassed because I've never talked like this in front of Lesley.
No, I love it. I'm like, tell me more.
Yeah. She's very intrigued. She's buying into the OnlyFans.
All right, hold on. Let me go to my TikTok before we hop off and we'll watch it together.
Yeah. I need to see this.
Yeah,
Are you going to be able to show us?
Yeah,
like share your screen.
Yeah, we'll do that.
I can't wait.
It's one of my favorite things. And you can see where I want to go with my page, but I just won't do it because I'm just like,
Well, if you keep making sales and you
I know
exactly. Keep it in your back pocket. Yeah.
Why is it not going? Of course, it's like not. Okay, there we go.
Tiff, while you're loading that, this kind of reminded me of a couple posts that we've been seeing recently in the Instagram world where like there are woodworkers who are female and maybe they're supermodels first and woodworkers second. Have you been seeing any of this kind of stuff?
You talking about the girls who just mostly cut wood in sports bras? Is that what you are? Oh wait,
yes.
Oh wait, no, I know what you. Wait. You're talking about the ones that like make the epoxy art on the YouTube and stuff. Because there's some that literally they are just horrible makers, but they're just like, and they just like lean forward and yes. Okay, if you're talking about them, yeah, I have seen those. Yeah. All right, I have the video if we want to.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to restart it, but all right. I want to wait till it restarts here, but
sorry for my audible excitement.
Can you hear that?
Oh yeah, plug me in, sugar. Shake, shake, senora. Oh, see. Oh yeah, right there. Oh yeah. There it goes. Oh, I kind of like it. Oh, baby, making me like that. Oh, you like that? How about that? Oh, right there. Oh, what a mess. Time to clean up.
Oh,
Oh, man, feeling really fresh and clean. Ready for the next conquest.
I just like her cheesy little poses too. Those make me
I
just
know.
like smile so hard because she's not afraid to like
Yeah,
do a face.
like her like silly faces and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's
yeah.
so funny.
Yeah. Like that's real subtle and pretty.
Yeah. It's crazy to see the progression. It's so cool. And then yeah, she just got a laser too.
Yes. Yep.
So it'd be super cool to see what she does with it. I know she's been playing around with it. So I'm like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah. What are you gonna make? What are you gonna make?
Yeah, see, like look at the inside of that flower. That's wild.
That is crazy. And I think you might be right. You might have nailed it. She must have been some like kind of florist or something.
Or like if she wasn't into floristry, she must be really good at like researching the different flowers because that's crazy. Is that a word? Florist?
I don't know. And when you said
you
said it. And then I'm just like sitting there though. And I'm like, what is the real word though? But what is the real word? So floristry, sure.
Maybe she'll know when she logs in and be like, is that a real thing? Floristry.
What do you in Canada call like a lumberjack? Is it a lumberjack or is it like a different word? Like somebody who cuts down trees, like an arborist, like
yeah, we typically call them like arborists.
Arborist.
If I was gonna call somebody to cut down a tree, I'd call an arborist. But I guess yeah, we'd still call them lumberjacks. But
yeah. So yeah, arborist or lumberjack, right? Is what we would call them here. I interviewed a guy who does that same job, but in the UK, and they call it tree surgeon. And as he was saying it,
tree surgeon?
It's a tree surgeon. And I was just like, he said it, and I'm like, don't make a reaction. Don't make a reaction. But in my head, I'm just like, that is the cutest word. Like he was just like, yeah, I'm a tree surgeon. And I'm like, cool.
And so you operate on trees?
Yeah. He went to school for tree surgery. Like, yeah, like that's what they call it.
Funny.
Yeah.
I love that.
I did
that makes
too.
it sound much fancier.
It does. I gotta send you his podcast. He was awesome. And
yeah,
like,
I want to listen to it.
It was just having me crack up every time he said tree surgeon. I'm like, that's just adorable.
That is hilarious. It's so funny.
What was it? What were you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say it's so funny, like the different accents and stuff. I find now, like when more people are, because before Instagram was just like pictures and stuff, right? But now like we're all doing stories and videos and talking, and it's like a lot of the times I didn't even realize people had accents. And I've been getting called out a lot because of the way I say certain words, like again. People are like, it's again. And I'm like, again? I don't know. Like, I didn't know that was a weird Canadian way of saying something. So it's funny when you're like, yeah, different words for different places.
The word progress, you guys say it different, which is always in process.
Do we?
Yeah. Process and progress or something like that. Like,
oh really?
Whenever I have Canadian on, I always hear it, and it just like those words. I'm like, don't react, don't like. I know. I'm like, it's just their normal way of talking. Don't bring it up, Tiff.
Yeah, and you don't, and like it's funny because you never realize it, right? Because that's just how everybody says it where you're from, right? So it's like if you're from the UK and you walk around and you're like, oh, I'm a tree surgeon. And they're like, oh, that's amazing. But if I heard that, I'd be like,
say what?
What kinds of surgeries do trees need? Like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that canoe one. Did you see the canoe one?
Did I miss it?
Right there, the Francis.
Oh, okay. Yes.
With the paddles, that's cool.
You know, I click on it and it doesn't even get any bigger.
I know. I wonder why it does that.
I probably have to make it.
I guess because
really
it's on
big.
Desktop, right?
There we go. There we go. Oh yeah. But yeah, that's awesome.
I love that. So where are you in the world? Like, what time is it where you are?
It's 8 o'clock. Well, it's
okay. It's 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be 8 o'clock here too. Because Sam is 6 o'clock. It's gonna be 6 o'clock for her.
I think it might be. Yeah.
Because she's in Calgary, so that's that way.
I guess we'll have to find that out. That's
that way. She's west of me.
So I'm in Massachusetts. I'm like under you, right? Because aren't you? Okay. So with Sabretooth, like, because I'm doing a podcast with them, I'm literally talking to people everywhere, like absolutely everywhere. And it's crazy because I have to get out a calculator to see what time it is there so we can plan it.
That's
lot of
wild.
A lot of 9 a.m. podcasts is what I've been doing lately, which is so weird because I'm used to doing them at night.
Yeah, because then what time would that be where
It's their 5 hours
it's like
ahead.
nighttime? Yeah,
Yeah, it's like
So,
your
like,
afternoon.
mid-afternoon. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's so crazy.
Yep.
It's funny too, because like I know like insights on Instagram has become a big thing too. And it's like trying to figure out the best time to post. But
Oh,
then
yeah.
it's like different times everywhere, right?
Mhm.
So I still haven't figured it
It's
out.
the
But
right
then,
time
it's like,
somewhere.
yeah, exactly, right? Like whatever.
I'm gonna let her in.
Yay!